You're not busy. You're just scared of being alone with your thoughts. And before you argue, a man figured this out about you 2,000 years ago. He wrote it in a letter, and every single line still hits like he's watching you scroll your phone at 2 in the morning. Around 49 AD, the Roman philosopher Seneca sat down and wrote a letter to his father-in-law Paulinus, not a philosophical treatise, not a textbook, a letter, barely 50 pages. And the thesis is one of the most confrontational sentences ever committed to paper. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it. Seneca wasn't some sheltered academic. He was an advisor to Emperor Nero. He'd been exiled, nearly executed, watched friends betray each other for power. He knew exactly what a wasted life looked like because he'd seen it at every level of society, from slaves to senators. And his conclusion was that the people who complained most about life being short were always the same people who threw their time away the fastest. The rich man who spends every evening at banquets, complaining he has no time. The politician who chases office for 40 years, then retires, and doesn't know who he is. The person who is always about to start living, but never actually does. Seneca watched all of them and said, "You're not running out of time. You're pouring it on the ground." Here's where Seneca stops being philosophical and starts being personal. Think about your money, he says. If someone tried to steal a single coin from you, you'd fight them. You lock your house. You check your bank account. You protect every physical thing you own. But your time? You give it away to anyone who asks. A meeting that could have been an email. A relationship that drained you for years. An entire decade spent preparing for a life you never started. You hand over hours like they're infinite. They're not. Then he goes after the busiest people specifically. The ones who wear exhaustion like a badge. Seneca says they're the emptiest of all, because filling every minute with noise is just a sophisticated strategy for never sitting still long enough to ask the real question. Is any of this actually what I want? He describes people who spend their entire lives organizing, scheduling, optimizing, and then on their deathbed realize they never lived a single day on purpose. They were always getting ready. The preparation was the whole life. And nobody warned them because everyone around them was doing the exact same thing. Here's what makes this letter terrifying. Seneca wrote it 2,000 years ago. 2,000! Before electricity, before cars, before the internet. And every single word describes your life right now with surgical accuracy. You're still trading your hours for things that don't matter. Still saying, "I'll do it next year." Still filling silence with noise, because quiet forces you to confront something you're not ready to face. Seneca's whole point is that you already have enough time. You have a long life. You just need to stop living as if you have an unlimited supply of it. Because the moment you realize time is the only resource you cannot earn back, you stop wasting it on people and things that were never worth it. If this changed how you think about how you spend your time, subscribe for more. Step into your portal at vortexapp.ai. Because Seneca said it better than anyone ever will. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it. And you already knew that. You just needed someone to say it out loud. If this hit different, you need to check out Vortex. It is a private platform where ideas like Book Summary on the Shortness of Life by Seneca, a 2,000-year-old letter that proves you are wasting your life, and you know it. Seneca argues life is long enough if you stop squandering it on trivial pursuits. Come alive, not just content. Immersive worlds. AI that actually knows the material. A community that goes deep. Private beta. Limited spots. Link in bio. Do not sleep on this.